Making microphone resets. Where were we?
Back to Solstheim.
You there, peasant. Take me to Solstheim.
All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
Settled then. You'll join the party. Frost enchantments are more potent when placed on Stalhrim weapons or armor. What is Stalhrim? I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've heard the word.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again.
Did you have some sort of backstory with this place?
Maybe you can figure out what's
Because
going
I
on.
do not remember that.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Well, you know, this is all obviously going to end badly, but I'll try and be nice.
Mirak, I'm not sure. What I do? Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redder. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by
Hey,
our rules.
you know what,
Any questions?
I am absolutely willing to abide by your laws. I am just glad not to be in Skyrim anymore.
I'm unsure.
We just asked him who Mirak is, but okay, we'll ask him again.
I don't think so. I'm not. The name has something to do with Earthstone. I'm not sure what.
Okay.
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern.
That's fair.
This isn't exactly the city of Blackrock. We're on the frontier.
You have a city of Blacklight?
More than a fair
Nice.
share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Veterans' representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced. Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there.
Okay. Yeah, the Argonians. Okay, I apparently have no choice but to ask this and make myself look like even more of a fool.
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. Attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives. Many more were exiled from their homeland. Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here.
Funny how that
They left
works.
the town a shambles, and when House Redderin took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
Well, that's fair.
I was starting to wonder what happened.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even asked. Yes.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Giallo.
But
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain
But
Giallo.
what?
this cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much coin.
Let's get indoors.
Shut up, Serena. I'm listening to this conversation.
Raise the prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
Hacking East Empire Company.
They're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laryl. I'll see what we can do.
All right, then. Don't worry about rushing. Just pay me when you can.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our orders. Otherwise, you'll answer to the veteran guard.
Oh, this place seems nice. Should probably get changed. Look. There we are.
Sworn to keep Councillor Morvain safe.
Now we look ready to have a look around town.
To the grave, if need be.
We've got our eyes open.
Let's stroll across the docks first. Scathecraw. New crops. Things that don't grow in Skyrim, I presume. Oh, looks like I'm accidentally going the right way. Let me turn back around. What do we got here? Severin Manor.
Can I help you?
Maybe? I'm pretty much just doing the Taurus thing. Is he the spoke?
My husband Bendel feared visitors would shun Raven Rock. I'm glad to see he was mistaken. Mirak. I'm sure I've heard that name before. Haven't I? Was it in a dream? May your path
Okay.
be free from danger.
Hearing names in dreams. People are strange here, but, you know, they're not unfriendly. So this manor is mostly underground. Dark elves typically live underground? Did not know that. An alchemy lab. Let me have a look at my new ingredients. Okay. Yes. Learn some of what they do. What you doing in here, Serena? You found something? Safe. Mind you, I don't really get anything out of breaking into it anymore now that my lockpicking is maxed. I mean, I've got a key for it now, I guess. This also doesn't count as stealing, apparently. It's very generous of them to gift me these things. Nice collection of skulls. Admire their fashion sense. Enchanter, lots of soul gems. I'm not sure what those are on the walls. Is that like the family symbol or something? Underground. These guys have everything. This is a lovely place.
May your path be free from danger.
Guess it doesn't seem like they're willing to take in guests, however. I probably need to find an inn. I'd much rather go to a lovely bed and breakfast, you know how it is, but... Dunmas Skooma Eater. Derivative moon sugar known as skooma. Hope of redemption shall be more wildly known. Widely known that there's no cure for addiction to skooma. No miracle cure, no potion, no magical incantation. You just have to, you know, quit. Stop taking this stuff. Okay, so this abandoned building has a book on how to quit skooma, alongside lots of bottles and bedrolls and stuff. So this is a homeless skooma addict's den, I guess. Rough times. What's the local time? 8:34 p.m. These bedrolls are owned. You can't just crash out here then. Easy to find my way around in the day though. No people to talk to, I'm sure, as well. Yeah, the blacksmith is locked. The alchemy lab, is this... Yeah, the farm. This kind of looks like the town square, so you'd think one of these would be a an inn, but... Hello, house? The Retching Netch, okay. Don't seem to have any signs up, weird. What's wrong with this? The stars are beautiful tonight.
Milor over at the EM farm should be still mixing potions if you're seeking that sort of thing. Far west end of town.
Thank you, kind
This may be
sir.
the frontier, but we've still got...
Retching Netch. Let's have a look around.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to get in your way.
If you're
But,
dealing with me, there's only one thing to
as long as...
remember.
This will have to be a mutual thing. I hope you're not getting in my way.
People that need it, but no, wait. I recognize the name, but I'm not sure why. I don't know. I feel strange just thinking about it. A temple, maybe. Here on the island, something about a temple.
Apparently that qualifies as investigating the shrine.
I work for Mogul. You got a problem? Mogul doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else.
I'm not looking to be lent coin.
Teldrin Cerro, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm afraid I'm spoken for, but nice to meet you.
I want is a stranger with her nose in my business.
Welcome to the Rutching Netch Corner Club, milady. If you need
Corner
anything,
Club.
Master Geldis will be happy to help.
Oh, maybe this isn't a tavern. Or an
I
inn.
know someone by that
Do they
name.
have rooms here? I need somewhere to sleep.
Someone that wanted something. Maybe I'm just confused.
So everybody's been having dreams about Mirak, apparently. This is not going the way that I expected. I thought this was just some idiot who decided that he was the Dragonborn and that he'd kill me and take my place or something. But I've got to remember, we're in Morrowind, not Skyrim now. I no longer have to expect the incredibly low quality of plots.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes?
Sales that bad?
What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm.
No, buddy, no. You don't want to go to Windhelm.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim.
Yeah, I think I burned that down once.
Ah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Ravenrock, and when they do, I'll be at the top of their list.
Uh-huh.
The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here?
Oh,
Because I
okay,
have
now we're
lots of
talking.
supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it.
Oh. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, I'm not sure I need it.
Charlotte, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up.
Cool.
I think I maybe had a dream about someone with that name.
I've come all this way to fight some imaginary guy. Turns out that Mirak's just a dream, not a real dude. I'm just gonna go home. I'm kidding. I have no desire to hurry back to Skyrim. In fact, I might just settle here. Whoever wants to take that boat back.
Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item. It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point, a kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them.
I'll bear that in mind.
They could be anywhere on the island. The mines might be a good place to start. If you find
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Pricey Eye? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ban you for that spoiler, though. I, didn't know that about this game. Was genuinely expecting no dragons. In fact, I only buy games that don't have dragons in them. So I'll probably give up on this game completely. This guy has done nothing but talk about his wares, but it's occurring to me that he's not gonna sell me anything because he's not in his shop. So this is just the guy who goes to the pub and then won't shut up about his business, apparently.
The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned.
Well, maybe I'll find him in the morning. How are you doing, Pricey Eye? You having a good day? Oh, I just met your husband.
Able to venture outside of town. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost.
Tell me more.
I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived.
I sure hope I didn't, like, ambush that shipment and deliver it to the library at, Winterhold? Is it Winterhold where the, academy is? Anyway, that does sound like the sort of thing I might have done.
The strident squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you imagine?
I think your book might be done for then. I gotta say, like, books don't tend to take well to being sunk.
One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redrun Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers.
Okay, before you said it sank, now you're saying that it's wrecked?
Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom.
Okay, I'll have a look, I guess.
Counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my folio. You aren't here with bad news regarding my husband, are you? I couldn't bear it.
Why would I have bad news?
Admiral Arano.
Hey, Lady Meow. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you're having a good day.
I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday. He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself.
Who's he in danger from? That guy was pretty decent with me. I can go rough somebody up who's there pestering him.
I hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here.
Too much or not enough?
I assure you, if I could convince
Perhaps you could
Admiral to do
return
that,
to Morrowind.
on the next ship
This
back
is
to
Morrowind, isn't it?
Unfortunately,
Morrowind territory.
Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings. I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Admiral no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock. Admiral and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind.
Serena, stop teleporting around.
Redrun has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself. The root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold.
It's a shame I'll probably never get to see it.
I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Even
How long
for
did
a
Dunmer
guide,
live in
that
this?
seems like an eternity. Regardless, I hope to return.
Are the elves in this immortal?
Doesn't seem likely, given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvain.
I hadn't gotten the impression that they live much longer than the humans in this setting, but I guess they were talking about the 1,000-year-old events of the Argonian invasion as though they happened yesterday. That dude's just sat in your chair.
Why does that sound so familiar? There's no one here by that name, and yet I swear I've heard it. I don't know. It almost feels like a dream.
Everybody says the same thing. A dream about a temple on the island. It's weirdly consistent for dreams.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our rules. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Redrun Guard.
He draws near.
The idle mind sleeps.
What?
The master calls.
Are people normally mumbling about weird magic stuff here?
I've sworn to keep Councillor Morvain safe, and I intend to take that oath to the grave if need be.
The idle mind. What the?
Now I'm very much wondering whether these people would be talking like this if I'd spoken to them like an hour ago. Just all at once, everybody got up and started mumbling about the idle mind, and he draws near and headed out somewhere. Did they all get possessed or something? Where's the guy at the bar still here? I can very easily imagine that these guys all go wandering out there every night, sleepwalking to this temple. And that's how they remember this guy. exciting in here? It's not very well lit. Do the Dunmer have good night vision? Like, compared to other elves, I mean? Because I'm an orc and I can't see in this gloomy place. Technically an elf. Technically an elf is the best kind of elf. Oh well.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sue Jammer that will ever grace your lips.
I don't know what Sujammer is, and I'm scared that I'll embarrass myself if I ask.
The finest Sue Jammer to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujammer. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think...
He's gonna want me to taste test this, isn't he?
All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it.
Oh, okay. He wants me to stand outside the tavern wearing a board that says New Sajama and do a little dance. I mean, a quest's a quest.
I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujama and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you.
Okay.
If you're looking for a room or perhaps some libations, you've come to the right. There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend.
I was afraid of that.
A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujama in hand.
What a story.
He was one of my patrons who liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised. But you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs.
I continue to say, doesn't sound unusual.
A netch floats over the bulwark towards him.
A
The man
netch?
looks straight up at the netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground. Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick.
So you named your tavern after the most wretched liquid you've ever encountered.
True story, friend. True story.
How do you get any custom?
With the mine shut down, there's no telling how much longer Ravenrock's going to last. Hopefully, Councillor Morvain has a plan. With the mine shut down, if you've got gold on your hands, you might talk to Rallis at the coal beyond Barrow. I've heard he wants to excavate the place.
Okay.
Coast has been dangerous lately. Lot of reavers about. I've heard they're searching for the treasure of Aknir Deathbrand, the Pirate King. The Ashspawn attacks on the bulwark are getting worse. Captain Veleth is trying his best.
Ashspawn?
But I think the Rettering Guard are overwhelmed.
Sounds like this Morrowind place has a lot of interesting stuff going on.
There's no telling
It might even be significantly better than Skyrim.
Hopefully, Councillor Morvain has. I heard crazy old Cressius has been sneaking into Ravenrock Mine again. At his age, he's going to get himself killed in there. Haven't heard anything lately. Check back with me. You never know.
Okay, good stuff.
Sure thing.
Room please.
Yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
This guy doesn't appear to sell Sajama though. Like, I thought I could buy a few drinks here. I mean, everybody left. Maybe it's... Maybe there's a... Not a curfew, but what do you call it where you can't sell drinks after a certain time? Anyway, maybe that's a thing here.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, it's 2 AM. I was probably keeping him up. I feel a little bad now. Hmm. Well, I don't like the looks of that. Alright, where are we? I see. This is what everybody else is dreaming.
What by day was stolen, far from ourselves.
Hmm.
He grows ever near to us.
Man, it's cold out here.
Once were blinded.
It's like being back in Skyrim.
Now through him do we see.
Osla, please, we must
Our
leave this
hands
place.
once
You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
Am I actually here, or am I dreaming that I'm
I
here?
am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people or avenge them. The world shall see. I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstein. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstein, but that is impossible. Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
So, it sounds like you know who
His story
Mirak
is.
is?
Solstein itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path.
So wait, was he a dragon who was a priest, or a priest who worshipped dragons?
The stories say he sought to claim Solstein for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
Where's the tree stone?
Who's there?
Do you mind? I'm having a conversation. No soul gem large enough. What? Have they taken my stuff? No, I still got all my things. Why not? Oh, right, because he's a person. I'm forgetting that you need special soul gems for them. I don't know why I've suddenly forgotten that, but... So what's this thing? This is the tree stone?
What by day was stolen?
Lady? We're having a conversation. Can we finish that? Also, my two friends are missing, and I'd like to find one of them. The other one, thank goodness she's gone.
Our eyes once were blinded.
Zargo? Zargo? You here? Buddy? Dear friend? Let's laugh, Ursa. Eh. Alright, well, where's this lady gone who was telling me stuff about the place? Did she head down here? She just kind of vanished. Well, it doesn't really look like there's anywhere else to go. Where am I? Temple of Mirak. Oh, this place is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Raven Rock. Colbjorn Barrow. Could I just hop the wall and walk back to Raven Rock? Maybe my friends are there. We can worry about this place later. I wasn't done exploring the town.
And when the world remembers.
That world will cease to be here in his temple.
Saga? Ah, heck no. Serena! Get lost. Oh, Chisago, thank goodness. There you are. Glad you're okay, buddy.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
I wish.
As it will follow. What?
Let's head back to town and see what's going on there this morning. And you guys can come with me over to this temple. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I mean, I wasn't wearing my armor, but still. This is back before I slept. Oh, wonderful. Oh well, we'll hurry back to where we were. I've forgotten. I don't think I knew that. This is not where I ended up last time. Weird. Oh, hey gang. This time? The Windstone. Oh, last time I was at the Earthstone? Is there a sequence of elemental stones? Hackney's... Oh, is that where this lady's book is? No. No, I don't care about the Temple of Merak. I'm trying to rescue a book. I'm a librarian, darn it. I have my duties. Oh, I've not got the quest turned on, that's why. Oh, I thought that might be on my map because that was where she said the book was. Doesn't seem to give a location for the book. Is it on my mini-map? No? Hmm. Oh well. Let's make our way back to town and talk to some people. I want social activity. Back this way. So, mental note, don't sleep. Do you think this subtitle that say from Mirak that says that you have forgotten is ever going to disappear? How do I get there? Oh, hi. You're durable. Guess the DLC enemies are a little tougher than the regular ones. Where did my team go? I mean, admittedly, I'm not using my best weapon. I'm trying to snare some level ups out of this. I don't know why. I'm sure I could easily end the game at this point. But you see, the numbers go up. And that's what gaming is really all about. Like, what's the point in defeating an enemy if the numbers don't go up? Bird. You never see birds in Skyrim. This place is so much nicer. Right, where was I? I'm gonna figure out how to get through these mountains, I think. Probably not up this waterfall. Well, there you are. Where have you been? Sorry, what? Somebody say something?
Must go back and get in.
Hey there.
They attacked us. Those bastards at Frossel stole our treasure. Wait, get off, set. That's my treasure. You can't have it. It's a bad time to get lost.
I'm sorry, what? Guy shows up, tells me he's been robbed, and then attacks me? Also, I was kind of hoping that the next time somebody spoke, it would, why was he wearing two circlets? Kind of hoping that next time somebody spoke, it would fix the, subtitles, but it doesn't look like it did. Do I need to reload my game file? Maybe it's intentional. Mirak's in my head now. Until I defeat him, I won't be able to get his words off of the bottom of my screen. Benkankari? What's this place? You know what, maybe the loading screen will clear the text. Let's see what the Dungeons of Solstheim have for us. Let's go bow. tent. Some people just bouncing around. What are you? Not familiar with these. Boar meat. So these are like, are these pigmen? Hmm. Pigmen who live in pig-shaped houses. I guess that tracks. Reichling spear. Are they a ranged weapon? And throw javelins at enemies, that's pretty cool. Well, at least the fact that my soul-stealing charm works on them means that they're not people. So it's okay to slaughter them despite their ability to build houses that look like themselves. These are the moral lessons that the game has taught us. All empty? Hmm.
Where'd you come
Oh. Whip pig. Is it a little watchtower? Hmm. What are they watching for? This is at the far side of the place. Is there something further down here? Are they like wardens keeping something inside?
Who's there?
Oh, more Reiklings.
Knew I
They guard against this different group of Reiklings. Oh, the tusks are... Oh, I left a bunch of tusks. I thought they were for like house building and stuff. But they're alchemy materials. I didn't notice.
knew I heard something.
Okay, nice collection of spears. I'll throw them at somebody later. Sounds like a good time. Something just... Oh. Is he hiding in a barrel? I mean, I fell for it, I guess, but... I don't like that we're going in this direction now. Yeah, he was hiding in the bushes. I guess that's fair. Why there are bushes down here, I don't know, but... Okay, that guy was hiding in a barrel. Why are we doing the barrel hiding thing now? Oh, a Debella statue. Yeah, I want that for my collection. I've got a few of those. Although I left them all at Markarth. I don't know if I'll be going there ever again. I should have brought them with me to Whiterun. But then again, Markarth is where the Temple of Debella is, so having all those statues piled up there sort of indirectly marks them. Where are we and why? I mean, I kind of decided to come in here on a whim, so I guess the fact that I have no reason to be here is not the game's fault. I am wondering what this place is about. I'm probably going to find some important quest item here for a quest I've not started yet. Oh, off he gets. We've got our own it must be Skyrim. Must be Skyrim night already. We've got our own zombie pigman. So is there anything down there? Looks like you can go either way. Almost fell down there. I guess not. Looks like you can get down this way, but not up. It doesn't really look like there's anything down there. It's probably just so that if you get knocked off, it's mildly annoying instead of instant death. Meaning they can actually try to knock you off without it making for an annoying part of the game. Oop. A lot of this does not look like Pigman technology, however. I mean, I know barrels are fairly universal as a concept. But, I mean, they'd probably be smaller if the Pigmen made them. Also, all these potions and things. Do they have the resources to make these? Are they even able to get the components out here? Goat's cheese? Potatoes? And Congo Ike, main hall. Oh, okay. The zombie one just combusted. It had a spigot for some reason. Exciting stuff. A Lusty Argonian Maid, Volumes 1 and 2. I think I might not read that on stream. It's getting dark out. Or dark in, I should say. What do I got here? Writing on the wall? I cannot read this. I don't know. Is this Pigman writing, or is this... I don't know if I'd even recognize Dark Elf characters. Assuming that they use different alphabet from the rest of us. Take the potion and the ring, mostly because they're light. Dragon language, myth no more. Oh, this is actually maybe relevant. Dragons were a thriving, intelligent culture. This is the dragon walls, I guess. I mean, I speak a good chunk of Draconic, so I guess the existence of dragon language is not a surprise to me. Ancient Nord burial grounds. Yeah, I guess that explains why there's Draga at pretty much every one of these great walls. I'm not convinced that's meant to be happening. Looks like a bit of a misprint. So raise a stone for her sister, whose passion burned hot as the red forge. I like learning a single word from each of these, even though there's full sentences. Although, oh, maybe we're learning a lot more, and it's just that only the words that you can shout actually, you know, get added to our shout list. Okay, I think that's the key that we just got by unlocking that door. The wax copies. But hey, what are you gonna do? Maybe there's other doors that'll open. Oh, this one's riding a pig. Cool.
Who's there?
Wait, a Draga? Here? Also a Stalhrim to put. An ancient Nord pickaxe to mine this. A regular pickaxe won't do. My pickaxe is very enchanted. Knew what? Oh, you're still zapping people. I wonder if there's shouts in Solstheim then. Oh, in fact I can hear a shout. Okay, so we need a password to get beyond here. Oh, and by a password I mean it's written right above each one. The ancient Nords were awful for writing down their pass. Actually, this one doesn't seem to have a password above it. The others all do. But yeah, the ancient Nords were terrible for like writing down their password right next to where you put it in. There's a bunch of keys that need a password to activate as well, and the password is written on the key. So I presume this one fell down, and I meant to look around for the the code. Even though there's only like 3 possibilities. Let's have a look up the stairs. Maybe it was set somewhere. Skeever hide. Oh, what have we got here? Apothecary's satchel. Nice. Oh, there's a bridge here. Honeycomb. Delicious. Probably. I don't think I've ever eaten a honeycomb. I imagine they probably need preparing. Oh. Downsides of first-person view. Amulet of Zenithar. Interesting. Oh, here it is. So it's whale. Fish, maybe. Probably meant to be a fish, but it always looks more like a whale to me. What we got here? Give me those words. Glass Warhammer of Expelling. Summon Daedra sent to Oblivion. Being sent to Oblivion sounds so much more cool until you remember that Oblivion is just a place where the Daedra live. Wind. Cyclone. Creates a whirling cyclone that sows chaos amongst your enemies. Not the coolest looking shout I've gotten, but maybe once it's upgraded. Read Black Book. Wait, what's this? It's worth 2,000? Wait, what? It closed itself. Oh, okay. Did I just get sucked inside the book? Oh, for the love of...
So, another seeker after knowledge enters my realm.
Oh.
I am Hermaeus Mora, Prince of Fate and Lord of Secrets. This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded.
Oh, sweet. Listen, there were some books that I got locked out of because a questline glitch. Do you think you can, do you have a copy here?
If so, welcome. Oh, perhaps you are a fool or a coward. If so, you are in peril. Read your book again and escape before Apocrypha claims you forever.
Okay, this is really cool. This is like the most interesting thing that's happened so far in Skyrim. And of course it's in Morrowind. And that tracks. Sure, I'm willing to explore this place. What have you got for me, Mr. Mora? Lots and lots of books. Font of Magicka. Like Does that recharge my spell power? What's an expensive spell that I've got? Detect life. This font is depleted. Oh. I can just endlessly charge my magic off of it. So is this going to be a magic puzzle? From what you said about how you shouldn't venture on if you're a fool, I'm hoping there's going to be like actual puzzles to solve and not just combat. Skyrim is lacking in good puzzles. Open chapter 2. Chapter 1. So we are literally inside the book, I guess. This place is beautiful. I think that's Hermaeus up there. Oh, down there too. Greetings, sir. I'm prepared to answer any riddle you may have. Nope. Very well then. Combat it is. Okay, so the Phantom Magicka does recharge my magic. But then either it takes time to recharge or is just done. Maybe this area is more interesting if you're a mage and you can take advantage of these fonts of magic. Oh, so we have a choice of chapters. Well, we're in chapter 2, so I would hope we can get to chapter 3. That's chapter 4. Oh, hi there. Okay. Just combat, is it? Are you sure you don't want to tell me about, heck, what was it even called? Red Book of Riddles. Conjure Seeker. Oh, I can summon those things. Interesting. Aedra and Daedra, Bone Part 2. None of these are really relevant to me. What's the research place on the lake in Bloodborne? I can't remember the name. It's bothering me. It has a tail, a side, and a head. I call it what I call a snake. It has no body, and it is dead. It must be a drake. Posing and puzzling with riddles, hoping to increase the chance of your appearing sly and witty in conversation. So a drake's a coin, so I guess I get this. But I wouldn't call a snake a drake. Poets know the hearts of men and mer, but beasts can't know my heart, you see. This book was written by a bear. It is not a book of poetry? What? That's not a riddle! I gave you a sock, not unlike a box, with hammers and nails all around it. 2 lids open when it knocks. It must have been a great hit. What? Soccer box. Is that last one saying that he punched me and my eyes opened? This looks crap, I'm throwing it away. Decided I don't want it. Conjure Seeker. I'll try this one. Alright, I can summon my own bloodborne monstrosity. Fresh from... I can't remember the name of the place. It's driving me mad. It's probably got blood in its name because bloodborne. Bloodheim University or whatever it is. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. I can't think of it. Truly, this place is driving me mad. Font of Magica. What are these for? It's making weird noises. Is it this guy disappearing? Stacks and stacks of books. Well, that certainly looks like where I'm meant to be going, so... Oh, okay. Oh, no, he's vanished. I thought there was somebody to talk to. So, like, I guess I'll get my quest before I go down these tunnels, but if we're not getting quests, then I'll go everywhere else before I do this main plot thing. For a generous definition of main plot. The main plot of this place. Weird finding a book of summoned seekers in a place full of seekers. Like, could a seeker learn the summon seeker spell and conjure up more of his kind? Scroll of Mayhem. Are these... All of them carry a single... Okay, this one doesn't. That was my theory. Wondered if they were like born from the books somehow. Welcome to Bookborn. Via God. Ooh. Skill book I didn't have yet. Captured a wagon left behind. Enough food to supply him for months. It's only later that he discovered there was nothing edible. Mistaken Natch armor for hardtack. Edible kind of leather. Siege. Okay, so then they use the light armor that they found to break out and capture food. Agreed that any man without a liege who occupied a castle for more than 3 months be granted the rights and titles of that estate. The law and the Count of Cascabel. Okay, interesting. Beggar, that's one of the ones in a series. Advances in lockpicking. Gold Ribbon of Merit? Okay, this looks like a skill book for archery, except I've... Except I've already got maxed archery. Begone, Seekers! If you're looking for knowledge, you've come to the wrong person. I think the Seekers may be summoning Seekers, because I only killed one of them and 2 of them disappeared. The pig children, are these the pigmen that I've been fighting? I'm kind of interested about that. Oh, this is about orcs. The obnoxious orc. Brutal pig-like features. Their stench. Consistently belligerent. Fair. Morally grotesque. Intellectually moronic and unclean. Okay, well, I'm not carrying that with me. I've been so insulted in my life. Oh, this one's closed. Anything in here? Font of Stamina. Magic. I need to recharge my magic, but do they actually... I actually left a bunch of them without touching. Are they like increasing my max magic? Is that an actual useful thing that they're doing? Let me check. 270 magic. Let me find another one. I can go back if I need to. Okay, this one's closed. Because otherwise I don't understand the point of these. No, my magic stays the same. Cabin in the Woods. Wait, isn't that a real-world book? And film? It's like a horror film, right? Volume 2. Some woman with an axe. Defeated the ghost, left the woods, could hear the crying again. I mean, you could use these Marnith shrines to train your magic, except that they're one use. Like, if they do recharge, it takes longer than I've been in one place here. Okay, what's this thing? Some sort of ritual stand in there? Doesn't appear that I can get inside. Okay. Need to open this up somehow. Okay, what am I interacting with here? Everything's in here are mana shrines and books. Font of stamina. Do I need to get books about physical things to the mana shrines and books about magic things to the magic shrines? Oh, no, wait. Don't want to... No! I don't want to leave. It was an accident. I better be able to get back in. Okay, cool. I'm gonna end up right back at the start. Oh, of course. When did I pick up this one? Since it's in my inventory, it must be a quest one. Okay, it looks like they recharge if you leave and go back in, so I guess in theory this could be used for training magic. Faster than recharging it yourself. I mean, not really, because there's that spell that turns health into magic, but I guess at least there's some use. I wish I'd been paying attention to which book started out where, in case that's significant. I also wonder if just... Oh. Gate on the other side, okay. It's just something to do with conjuring my own seeker. If that's the way that they force you to go to, Chapter 3 before coming in here. Oh, there's a little thing outside. I'm not sure what me activating it does, but... Ah, so the puzzle was to notice that that thing exists. That's more like it. Yeah, there we go. I think if this game had actually had a complex puzzle around the placement of books, I would have been pretty shocked. But I also think that there would have at least been a clue that that's the sort of thing I was supposed to be doing. Like, it seems pretty legit for this kind of place, but it would be a pretty big change in tone. So are we in chapter 5 now? I guess I can't bring my companions in here because I vanish with the book when I read it. Like, maybe if they were reading over my shoulder? Could we all read it simultaneously? Lurker Vindicator. Oh, you're here to stand up for the lurkers, are you? You gonna tell me about how they're an important part of Twitch? About how they're the ones who really keep my stream going, even though they don't talk in chat? Have at you, sir. I'll take no such fancy. It's nice to know that standing in this puddle of weird goop has no strange side effects. Yeah, the puzzles for this place seem to consist of spotting where the switch is. Oh. Which is a little disappointing, as I was looking forward to the chance to show off my brain muscles, but it's also a relief in that I won't have to show off the inefficacy of my brain muscles. I'm going through my charge really quickly in here. I fully charged this thing like 5 minutes ago. Hawker Tusk, why? Really weird items in here. I didn't realize that increased my enchanting. I thought it was only when you made items that worked. Interesting. The real puzzle here is probably getting from A to B when the paths keep shifting. To be honest, I have no idea where I am, though. Or where I even started from. Oh, there's chapter... Wait, chapter 3? But I came here from chapter 4. No, this isn't right. This is chapter 4. The table of contents is incorrectly labeled. Sloppy work, Hermaeus. Look, this takes me back to 2. Oh, hey, look at... Oh no, that's just where we're going to now, right? And then this is chapter 4. This is nonsense. Well, it turns out that the Black Book of Hermaeus Mora and his Apocrypha has a misprint. It's certainly something. But okay, so we're back at the main room now. So I think I went down that way first. And this is the way I came back from? So I guess I've gone in a big circle. So let's see if it curves in a different direction when I head backwards. It does not, although it does lead to a closed gate. Oh? Does this... No, this one's not active. Let's try going forward this time then. The Black Book of Untold Legends. Oh, I guess this is the end of it. This is another copy of the book I came in from. Activate Black Market, Secret Servant, Bardic Knowledge. I don't know what this is. Secret Servant. Summons a Dremora Butler to carry your excess items. Only accept one ability from this book at a time. Oh! Black Market, a Dremora merchant to trade with you. A spectral drum that plays for you, increasing stamina regeneration for you and nearby allies. Give me the Black Market for now. I wanna summon this merchant and see if they sell something interesting. Where does this appear? Is it on my powers? More merchant for 15 seconds. Oh, well. Hope you can trade fast.
You have many things I wish to buy. I can hardly wait.
Daedric arrows, nice. Here's alchemy. Daedric helmet. His stock is very disappointing. I guess he mostly exists for you to sell things to him. Sell these blank ones. He doesn't actually have much money, though.
I'm sure we can strike a bargain. Ah, sweet oblivion, soon I shall reap. So we meet.
So I can summon him straight back up again? I can, but he doesn't restock. So I guess I can sell 2,000 gold worth of stuff to him once a day. That's super exciting. So a butler is more carry space, which early on I would have been really excited about, because I spent a lot of time trying to get more carry space in this game. But it's kind of pointless at this point. I've A, got a lot of carry space, and B, I'm so rich that almost everything I find is worthless to me. Spectral Spectral drum. Does it follow me? No, it just stands in place. I mean, I can keep bringing it to me, I guess. Doesn't work while I'm sprinting, but can... Yeah, maybe this could be used to travel faster. I don't know. Seems like kind of a pain, to be honest. I guess we're done here, then. I said the quest was complete. Is there a quicker way out, or... do I have to go back to the... Oh no, I've got the book with me that takes me back to the entrance, so... Oh no, there is a just time here. That wasn't quite what I was expecting from Apocrypha, but... I guess it was interesting. Is this the way that we came in? Where did we even start before this? Yeah, that's the wall, so this is like the way out. So this is probably a shortcut to the entrance or the exit. Secret switch. Oh, chest. Kind of chest that contains less gold than it typically costs to buy the lockpicks you broke into it with. Oh well. Back onto the surface. I thought it was... It's 12:32 AM, the middle of the night. I thought it was the middle of the day. No, I guess it would be PM if it was the middle of the day, because it's after midday. Yeah, I guess so. I'll grudgingly allow that. Oh, the dragon.
Where'd you come from?
Leave it alone, Serena. It's not bothering us. Well, okay, now you've provoked it. Serena, this is entirely on you, okay? That stings. Where is my white vial of resist magic? Thanks, Lady Meow. I'm glad somebody thinks I'm on fire today. I thought I was being very witty. What did I do? I antagonized the dragon. I think it's leaving. Are we done? We're not fighting, buddy? To be more accurate, my annoying vampire sidekick antagonized the dragon. But I guess we're fighting now. Assuming it doesn't fly away, which it seems to have decided to do. Are you... Listen, if you want to fly away, that's cool. I don't have any real beef with you, but... make up your mind. It's the middle of the night. I want to find some shelter. He toasted this frost troll that was hovering around menacingly, so maybe that's an offering of peace. One's a necromancer and one's a necromantic? One's a necromancer and one is a necromancer. Okay, I was close. I want half marks for that. Nice one. Listen, are you gonna land, or are we just gonna... Because this fight's taking forever, buddy. Where's he gone? I guess he just left.
Get back here.
Why would it land? It has the advantage. Does it? I mean, yeah. If it landed, it'd be dead in seconds. But it's not like it was winning up there. You can put arrows into it faster than it can breathe. You could have done this whole make my monster grow thing by changing the conditions in order to give me a cooler finishing move. But I guess it's just left instead. That's fine by me. I've no desire to murder it. It's my idiot friend who saw a dragon and hurled a bolt of ice at it. I've got no problem with dragons. They've never done anything to me. Oh hey, my spectral drum appeared. But I didn't do the shout. A return more deadly than before. Got a powerful energy here today. Yeah. I should probably be more careful. This isn't Skyrim where I don't care if the dragons burn down the entire map. People here might be likable. If I get the chance to talk to it, I'll make it up to him. Does the drum disappear when I get into combat? Or did I hit a shout and not think about it? If it just spontaneously appears every time I go into combat, that's pretty cool. Where the heck am I and where am I going? Oh. I've stumbled into a pigman village, so that's something. I only have myself to blame when it kills me now. You say myself, but Serena's the one who started the fight with it. And I kind of hate Serena, so... honestly, she's the one I'm gonna blame. Oops. Meant to take the bear pelt, not the shovel. Yeah, the drum just follows me around, I guess. Every time I'm in combat, I get drum music. Nobody told me that there was going to be like an automatic fight music for me. This thing's way better than the other options. Chat to you too, sir. should be doing dishes. Ugh. Dishes is my least favorite job. Dishes shouldn't need doing. The dishwasher is the most important invention in humanity's history. Strange vessel. You know what, I was very briefly excited about the drum, but now I'm quickly turning into the master. The drumming doctor. When will it stop? His permanent drums of war can drive one mad. Oh hey, an East Empire pendant. I was told to collect those. The dishwasher broke. No. Oh, Lady Meow. Is it even worth still going on? Can it not be salvaged? Alright, ta-ta for now. What we got here? This is a dwarf ship. Interesting. Still halfway functional, as dwarf things tend to be. Does mean that this isn't the ship that has the book that I was looking for, however. Also, it appears to be upside down. I guess these stairs at one point led to the surface, but that's now underneath the ice. So, are the pigmen connect to the dwarves? I've long suspected that the Falmer descended from the dwarves. And the pigmen have a lot of similarities to the Falmer. They're like just are they a variant? Where was I even going? This way? Apparently. So I accidentally got teleported out of town. All those off in my quick list. Oh, and Sprint and Bardic Knowledge are the only powers I care about. I should get rid of some of these magics as well. My spell list is getting clogged. Yeah, that's much better. Annoyingly, Bardic Knowledge and Whirlwind Sprint are on opposite sides of the powers list, however. It can get more annoying to toggle between them. Ah, well. Oh, what's this? This is a really busy island. Like, you can't take 2 steps without stumbling into an altar or a cave or something.
Something smells foul.
Yeah, it's probably the massive amounts of fresh corpses littering the floor of this place. Ooh, human flesh. You have contracted brain rot. Hag ravens. You get those out here? Pretty far from the reach. Allays. These are all named hag ravens, which is interesting. Is there more going on here? I was probably supposed. These probably have a quest line attached to them. Probably somebody wanted me to track them down or something. Hopefully it's not a quest line that involved negotiation, because I think we're past that now. I don't have Speak with Dead on my spell list. Studded armor of the Squire. Yeah.
Hey, watch it.
Hi, ESD12. I am good, thank you. How are you doing today? I've had a pretty good day. Nothing I can grumble about, although it has
In
been
time,
really warm.
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Yeah, the weather here today has been really warm and really humid. I didn't get much sleep last night because of it, and it's been just as bad today. I guess we fully explored this place. It's just this one room. If I sleep here, am I gonna get teleported back to the other place, or can I actually rest? I guess I'll try it. Last time I was inside, not Solstheim. Solstheim's the whole island. What is it, Blackrock, the name of the town? Raven Rock, that was it. Apparently it's only if you're in Raven Rock that you get teleported. Good to know. Or maybe it only teleports me there once. I am an orc. Decided to be the odd one out. Her name is Raventear Sorrowsong, and she became the Dragonborn to annoy her parents. I can't remember why we decided to play an orc goth girl, but there was this whole conversation about it when we started up. Are you a big Skyrim fan? Or an Elder Scrolls fan in general? This is only the second Elder Scrolls game I've played. The only other one I've played is Arena, the very first one. Why would you say we've got ourselves a hero and then attack them? Do you know what typically happens to people who attack heroes? Skyrim is the only one you've played so far. Okay. Arena's not one that I'd recommend. It hasn't aged well. But I've heard good things about Oblivion and Morrowind. I think I might play those sometime after I've beaten this. Stormfang. Is there anything at this camp, or is it just random bandits? I think it's just random bandits. Heartstone. What's this stuff? This is new. So I don't know if you played this bit, but this is the DLC, so it has a lot of things that don't appear elsewhere. Did listen to the lore. Ah, fair enough. I mean, I have been told that's the best bit. Everybody says Morrowind has the best story, and then you say, how is the gameplay? And they sort of look awkward and back out of the conversation. Have all the DLCs? Oh, okay, nice. I have heard a lot of people say that Solstheim is one of the best bits of the game. I didn't realize there'd be like new materials and stuff here. This one's the Dragonborn DLC, right? Is it just the... No, there's 3 DLCs, right? There's the one that lets you build a house, then there's the Vampire Hunter one, and then there's this one. This being my first playthrough and having all of them, they've kind of mixed into the game. I wouldn't necessarily have known they were DLC if I hadn't sort of guessed from the name, I guess. Obviously, when you encounter the Dawn Guard, you probably think that, you know, this is the Dawn Guard DLC. But I otherwise would have thought the Dawn Guard were just their own questline as part of the game. A bit fancier than the others, maybe. So, what can I make out of this hardstone? I'm gonna have to look for a crafting table at some point. There was some other stuff as well that I couldn't mine because I don't have an ancient pickaxe. I guess it's not like Heartstone ore, so maybe you don't use it to make metals. I don't know what you would do with it. These eggs? What do we got here? Albino spider egg. Spider pod. As long as it's something that I'll stumble across in like the normal play, then I'd say like let me play through it. But thank you for asking. I'll probably find one as I explore. Oh, Chisago, don't teleport in front of me like that. Okay, we're back to town. Let's see what's going on here before we get teleported back to this weird temple that they're building. Is there a dragon in the distance, or is that just a bird? It's just a bird. I'm getting paranoid. So what race do you play in this game? I think I picked Orc because somebody in chat told me it would be fun. But if I play any more, I'll probably, like if I do Morrowind or Oblivion, I think I might pick Khajiit, because I really like the Khajiit in this game. The little caravan that goes around, they're cool people. Everybody in Skyrim is a jerk to you if you're an Orc, but the Khajiit, they're cool. I can respect them. Is there anything exciting in any of these, or is it all just food? Oops. Just food, I guess. Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing that when that comes out. I think it's probably going to be a long way off yet, though. Like, I haven't really been following it, but haven't they only just announced it?
Though our spirits may be low and danger lurks beyond the light, I'm confident that they will...
That is true. I have grown to hate Nords. When I played Arena, I actually played as a Nord.
Or perhaps pay your respects at our ancestral tomb.
And I regret that now, because I've increasingly grown to hate Nords. That's the problem with Skyrim, it's full of Nords. What's going on here then?
They are sacred places, meant to honor their passing. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath the temple as of late,
Why have you been unable to use the ancestral tomb? Let me guess, it's overflowing with undead?
Those foul vermin, the abominations we call ash spawn, have
I think
risen
if,
from the ashes of our own ancestors. They're befouling the memories of our forefathers by defiling their remains.
Every graveyard I've gone to has been overflowing with undead. You'd think in this universe people would stop making graveyards. Like, cremation is an option, buddy.
Thank you, Wanderer. That would be most kind.
Alright, I'll go
This key should open the door.
axe up some ghosts. Wait till you find out about the Dweemers? The Dweemers are the dwarves, right? I thought they didn't exist anymore. Unless I'm getting myself confused and it's one of the different groups of elves.
Sounds like something from a dream.
Yeah.
And yet it might be more.
They vanished just before Arena.
I remember a temple on Solstheim and working to build.
I mean, I've been in some of their old buildings and got attacked by steam contraptions, but I don't really know anything about the dwarves themselves.
The Dunmer race doesn't bury their dead or leave them to rot inside a stone sarcophagus. When a Dunmer passes, his
We know
body
the
is
law of the
given
race, though.
fire, so he might return to the ash from whence he came. The Dunmer don't believe that death is the end. We believe.
I know bits of it. I know they'd got like the cubes that they were storing memories in and stuff like that. But because I've been streaming it, I haven't really been reading the books. No, it's cool. I don't mind talking about lore. Unless it's like a quest that I'm probably going to find later. But like, I don't want to just sit and read books on stream, so I haven't really been reading most of them. So I guess I've missed a lot of lore. I might have to play through this again sometime on my own, just to read. Set up a library. Sounds like good times.
The reclamations are the true tribunal. The Daedra that consecrate the Dunmer people. Azura, Methala, and Boethia.
Oh, I met Boethia once.
True tribunal because
Oh, well, I met a servant of Boethia. She said I was ugly, and then I put an axe in her face.
tribunal that came before.
In Morrowind, okay.
Sotha Sil Amalek.
I will look forward to encountering that then.
What was beings who won the Dunmer people's hearts with their actions, but blinded them just the same. They were aberrations, false prophets. They used their status as heroes.
This guy sounds like he's talking about a lot of Morrowind and
But now
Oblivion
that they've
stuff.
been destroyed,
With
light
the
can finally
Vivek.
shine upon the House of Reclamations. Be cautious, friend. The ash spawn are so
The ash spawn, so I guess this is down here.
compassion.
I'll have a look around the surface area before I do that. What's going on? More ash yams. Actually, yeah, I should probably pray to that since I have a serious case of brain rot. I wonder what the different effects do. Nano weapons do 10% more damage. Not very exciting. Blessing of Mafala. Prices are 10% better. That's even less exciting than the last one. Azora, what's your deal? Blessing of Azora. Resist 10% of magic. Oh, that's pretty good. Physical attacks do nothing through Daedric armor, but magic, that one you feel. An Aedra and a Daedra at the same time. Is that a thing you can be? How does that work? Are they like a half-breed? Daedra like gods and Daedra like demons. Daedra can't be killed. I vaguely remember reading some of this stuff from a book that I did find early on. Like, Aedra means our ancestors, and Daedra means not our ancestors, so like we came from the gods, not the demons. But there's also a rule like the Aedra are incapable of change, and the Daedra are incapable of staying the same. Or something like that. Sorry. These things are quite durable. You okay, Gisago? I think he's got this. Where did Serena go? Not that I'm complaining, but it's not like her to not be in my face constantly. Okay. Ooh. These guys have a lot of interesting stuff. Oh, more of them? Yeah, I don't know if Aedra and Daedra are like born, but does she have like an Aedra parent and a Daedra parent, or is she like the god of demons or something? The god of demons, okay. That's kinda cool. I guess it's no wonder I'm not doing much damage to these guys. Like, I'm hitting ash creatures with a fire weapon. He just rose out of the ground. Are these spawning infinitely? Okay. You can handle that one. I'll get these over here. Azora is the goddess of dusk and dawn. Okay. Is Boethia like... I'm trying to remember the quest line with her now. I think, unless I'm confusing her with another area, I think her high priest commissioned me to go defeat all the enemies in her temple, and then promised to like reshape me to be less of a loser, and I was like, that's kind of insulting. And you know, long story short, she accidentally caught an axe with her face. Oh, Boethia is the one who made you sacrifice a character, right? I think I've still... Oh, here it is, actually. Yeah, I never did that. Must have been another one that I axed up their high priestess. To be fair, I've axed up a few Aedra and Daedra's high priests, so, you know, that's just how it goes. I don't think this is the way that I came in. Where does this bring me out? Okay, so I guess all the tombs have their own entrances. That's good to know. Guess I'll do a quick lap and see if there's anything interesting in the other main tombs. How did I get in here? Well, here we go. Daedra and the artifact of the Daedra. Yeah, I've done some of the Daedra quest lines, and others I have not done. Mostly as they appeal to me. Okay, so that's back to the temple. The Daedra are kind of cool, but there's not much... like, they don't... you can't interact with them, really. They have temples and stuff, you can talk to their priests, but they don't really do anything. Okay, I guess we fully explored this place. Let's go tell the guy that we've axed up the ghosts. Did I check in? Yeah. Yeah, these are like his bedrooms. Cool. Where are you, buddy? Dwarf weapons.
Elder, spirits be praised. I'm hoping you didn't suffer much at the hands of those foul beings. Please, accept this as a token of my thanks.
2,000 gold? I guess I'll take it.
Excuse me, but the
I
temple
do.
is for
Two-handed hammers of the Orc and Spellbreaker. Excuse me, sir?
Elder Arthroloth is grooming me to be his
Oh, I thought this was the guy that I'd just done the quest for who was telling me to get out. But okay, this guy is just a jerk.
It sounds very familiar.
How they ended in oblivion.
Here, I'm not
Yeah, maybe I'll find out more about them if I play through the series. I'm kind of curious about that. I know they mentioned in Arena that they've only recently disappeared. Like, you go to the Orc halls and they're just empty. And like, people are talking about it being quite recent. All the dwarves just vanished at once.
I can't be sure. I know I've heard that name, but it doesn't feel real. Does that make any sense?
But they... Arena is like barely canon. They came up with the real lore later.
Get that vile liquid away from me.
Oh. This guy doesn't want to drink. Snow elves disappeared too? I didn't even know there were snow elves. I've never heard of that.
Stand aside.
This guy's a jerk.
If they desire
Tempted to
salvation,
push him off of a rooftop, but you know, I'm trying to be nice here. If I was in Skyrim, I would absolutely axe this guy right here for being a jerk, but you know, I'm trying to get along with the people of Solstheim. Morrowind in general is a nicer place. The mushroom in Dwarf Ruins? I'm not sure. Cause the snow elves to go blind and mutated. Wait, are those the Falmer then? There goes my theory that the dwarves were the Falmer. But I guess that makes sense. Pretty much the moment the dwarves weren't around to tell them not to eat strange mushrooms, the snow elves instantly turned themselves into Falmer, huh? Very careless. Hey buddy, you wanna try a drink?
I've been sailing the northern maiden across the Sea of Ghosts for nearly 20 years now. Might be time to find a new home port, though. The way things are going around here. May the wind be at your back, friend.
Oh, okay. So it's the dwarves got them, turned them into the farmer to make them slaves, but then the dwarves vanished and they went rogue.
Serve the best soup jam I've ever tasted already. I trust you're not planning any trouble.
Anything you can
Kind of everybody's a jerk in these games, aren't they?
And rewarded appropriately, of course.
Are you the local
On
lord?
behalf of House Redorin and as Councillor of Raven Rock.
Oh, this is the first councillor. Cool. Here, have a drink.
Geldis is always managing to keep our spirits up. And our eyesight hazy. Thank you.
Yeah, the Argonians seem nice. The Argonians and the Khajiit are the ones that I've gotten along with.
Do I? What a strange
They're, I guess in Skyrim, they're the ones who know what it feels like to be an outsider, so they tend to be nice to orcs.
place the name. I'm not even sure. I can picture a temple here on Solstheim. Must have been a bad dream.
Every single person has basically the same dialogue about Mirak. The game's really screaming at me, stop poking around town and go to the temple.
You've never heard of House Redorin? We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the council, the ruling body of Morrowind.
Huh.
This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Dres, Endoril, Sadras, and Redorin. Well, of course, with 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized.
Argonians have interesting
Our
law.
house leads the council by virtue of
They've got lots of weird stuff about their trees, right?
wisdom.
I think you hear about it more in other games, but they've... Isn't there some weird thing, like they grew from trees that came from another world, or something weird like that? And then the Khajiit are related to the moons? So those are the 2 races that aren't man or elf, right?
Yes, I imagine it would to someone not of our people. If you're interested in pursuing the subject...
Next Elder Scrolls game I play, I'm gonna be a Khajiit, but the one after that, I think I'm gonna be an Argonian.
Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources
So
to
they suck
actually
this out from the mythical tree and it gives them the horns.
Not that
Ah.
there's much beyond the
But they're born in eggs. Okay.
anyway.
So the magic tree sort of makes them Argonians. Or at least the Argonians that we know.
Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skal Village.
Skal
They pretty
Village.
much keep to themselves. and we
Hope that wasn't the bandit camp that I wiped out.
Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than
Telvanni.
that,
Wait, is that the,
Solstheim is crawling with bandits and weaklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this.
Is that the wizard group? I think I encountered them earlier.
It used to be one of the richest ebony mines in Morrowind, but it dried out years ago.
Got late in your country. It's a little late here, actually, to be fair, so we probably don't live far away. But yeah, it was really nice to chat. I hope I'll see you again. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the company. I hope you have a good night.
My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
Let's see. This guy doesn't have endless quests for us.
Glory over at the Iron Farm should
But
be
I did get to give him a drink.
that sort of thing. Far west end of town.
What time is it? Is it... I went to bed at like 8 PM last time, so that I'd meet all the people in daylight, and then I got kidnapped across the map, and I finally get back here and it's 8 PM again. Like, if I sleep here again, am I gonna get carried across the map again? It's so hard to make friends. Wait, why has he got a East Empire Company strongbox? There's a pendant in there. I'm not gonna steal it, but I mean, maybe he's just using it as a storage place. Maybe he bought it from them. This place is supposedly independent from the East Trading Company. Let's see, the blowout needs extensive repair. Ashes seeping through the cracks in the barracks and weakening the structure. Repairs to the docks have been completed. Lost 26 guard and we've seen 10 replacements. Condition of the water is bad. There's not enough fish to sustain the fishing town. Desperate need of relief. Like, the main mine here closed, so I guess they're trying to figure out what do they actually do here now. This place doesn't make enough food to feed itself, and it's not getting a lot of money. It's like a stop-off for traders. Appreciate the urgent situation. Can't approve the request for supplies and funds. 74 outlying settlements in terms of their economic and strategic importance. This place doesn't get to have more money because it doesn't have enough money. There's the summary of that. Sounds like this place is a couple of months from being abandoned. Maybe that lady... Maybe that lady will get her wish sooner rather than later.
Don't let the states of Raven Rock fool you. Our desire for Raven Rock, whether you're simply visiting or staying here, I think you'll find our citizens will welcome you with open arms.
I mean, he's not wrong. They've mostly been very friendly. It's a big change from Skyrim.
I hate to break it to you, but there isn't a scrap of ebony left in the mines. You might want to just move on.
Oh, is this the mine up here? Oh, so this is where they normally mine ebony. Okay, so I can understand why this place was well funded by them. Phoenix, hey, how are you doing? I don't think I've caught you in chat for a while. How are you doing? Are things good? Don't worry, I'm behaving myself. We're in Morrowind now. I got no problem with the people here. I'm being friendly, I'm having a nice time. A guy insulted me earlier and I didn't even put an axe in his face.
Gracious, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest
Came
of my
home from
days
training.
alone.
Ooh, how was training?
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go, woman.
Gracious, you're an obstinate old fool and you're going to get yourself killed.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy?
Is he doing what?
What should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. Maybe.
Yeah, let's see if I can help this guy. I was gonna check out the mine anyway.
But mark my words.
Since, you know, Raven Rock's in trouble and the mines are at the center of it.
A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago.
Bit hot. Yeah, I can imagine. It's been so humid here today and overnight. I've gotten very little sleep.
Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel. He died.
I'm glad you had a nice time, and a shower after something like that is always good.
The East Empire Company called
claiming that he was lost in a rockfall, but I know better. My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key.
Hey, I didn't lock myself out of Dawnguard. Dawnguard locked itself out of me. I wasn't even doing anything that wacky in that one. But yeah, so far Solstheim has treated me pretty well. I've been enjoying it up here. I even found a library. Have you heard of Apocrypha? Lovely place.
They locked that section of the mine off from everyone else. It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone.
It's very humid, that is true. It could, yeah, it's not good for the condition of the books. It could do with a dehumidifier in there.
Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for.
Also, I feel like I didn't understand some of it. Like, there's these, columns everywhere that restore your magic, but there's nothing in there that you need to solve with magic. I mean, maybe if you were leveling magic, you could, like, jog through there, restoring it as you cast, but it seemed a bit odd.
I do. I want to know
Left over from an original idea? Yeah.
East Empire companies.
That does seem likely. I would have liked it if there'd been some puzzles in there. There wasn't really anything. Like, Hermaeus told me that I need to be keen of mind to progress through there, and instead it was just combat.
Find his remains. I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost.
Keen of auto attack, yes.
Begging for patrons again, eh? Well, I suppose I could have just...
I mean, I know I'm asking for a lot by requesting puzzles, since Skyrim is very much designed to be brain-turned-off time, but come on, give me something. In the Eldritch Library of all knowledge, you gotta give me a puzzle.
Look, I know I don't have much to go on. I have that unsent letter, and that's really it. But I also have a miner's instinct that's run in my family from before Gratian was even born. I may sound like a crazy old man to you, but I'm telling you, the tunnels here are solid. They would never collapse like that. She thinks that old age is out of my mind, that I'm seeing things when there's nothing to be seen.
Why?
She cares about me.
If we can find this,
To understand,
if we can find this journal,
find out what happened to Gratian.
then we can save the farm. This is the opportunity I've been looking for. This is the quest that I want.
Then I'll settle down peacefully and never
Can't risk excluding any player, I guess.
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
It doesn't have to be a difficult puzzle, just something I can think about.
I just hope both of you don't mistake my enthusiasm for insanity. I recognize the name,
Okay.
but it's so strange.
Yeah, Stone on a Shrine. Everybody says the same thing about me, right?
Precious on, I'll never understand.
Shrine.
Here, have a
Sounds
drink.
lovely. Thank you.
That's all I can think of.
That foolish old man thinks he's 30 years younger than he is.
Making it through without being distracted by all the reading material. That's, I mean, that's true. Like,
He's convinced himself that there's some
I'm trying not to spend too much time reading on screen, and I still end up reading a few books.
belonged to his great-grandfather in our house, and he believes every word written in them. Precious's great-grandfather worked for the East Empire Company. The letters mention some sort of...
More interesting after you play Morrowind. Yeah, I can see that. It seemed like a lot of it related to earlier games.
I don't know what he's so excited about.
Someday I will play those.
He was an explorer for the East. Man, can you imagine doing all that dangerous work just to end up dying?
You fill my mug.
It was a horrible accident, and he was killed when one of the tunnels collapsed. They were never even able to go down there and recover the body. The East Empire Company sealed that section off to prevent any more tragedies. Cretius is convinced it's a story cooked up by the company to cover up something else.
What if there's a dwarf settlement down there where you can mine dwarf metal from various automatons?
My beloved is almost 80 years old, and I think the shock of finding one of his ancestors' things has left his mind a bit...
Not to be a step down from an ebony mine, but it might let people here keep living here.
I support everything he does, but I can't let him chase this silly idea, or he may end up joining Gratian in a rocky grave.
Let's see.
I think so, but it's difficult. Something about it doesn't... To understand how we met one another, you have to appreciate what he's going through. Cretius is a third-generation miner. All his life, he's lived and breathed nothing else. By the time Cretius came of age,
Wow, it's impressive that he's made it to 80.
was shut down.
Although I guess he is an elf.
Our home has been in his family for over 200 years. Leaving would have been like abandoning precious memories.
I really feel sorry for the people of this town.
On Solstheim and spent most of his life prospecting for a new ebony source.
They had a real nice place going here, but it had literally one source of funding and they just ran out.
He shut himself inside his home and refused to come out. It was after refusing to allow anyone to bring him food, Councillor Morvain ordered his door to be knocked down before Cretius starved to death. I was a temple priest at the time, and they had me use my healing arts to restore strength to his ailing body. I stayed for a while and cared for him, then I suppose we fell in love. Far from it. In fact, I'm no longer welcome there.
I haven't been to the temple yet, I don't think. Unless this is the one with the, it's like a Daedra temple, I think. Morrowind... Solstheim was owned by Skyrim. This makes sense, Heim is home in Norse. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. They do mention that there is a Nord colony on the other side of the island, but it's not very big.
In all honesty, it came down to a disagreement between what I believe and what Elder Othraloth believes. I'd prefer not to get into the details, but let's just say our opinions about the current status of the tribunal...
Okay, now that is the place that I went to.
Poor Cretius is aging, and I believe it's addled his mind. As the years have passed, it's gotten worse. He's become obsessed with his theories of
The Empire, through Skyrim, owns the island. I guess.
I'm sure he's down there somewhere, buried under a mountain of rubble like the East Empire Company claims. My greatest fear is that my stubborn mule of a husband will end up suffering the same fate.
Be careful down there.
Whoa, synchronized.
Why you're leading Cretius on, I'll never understand.
Look, if I don't go down there, he'll go down there. What do you want me to do? Do you want him to go down there? Chill, lady. Yeah, I'm inured to the floating shovels at this point. Just hovering there. I think at one point, actually, you might have been there. I remember Nair was definitely there because it was kind of his idea. But we sat down and compared the maps from some of the different games, and a few places have changed ownership. I remember that in Arena, Skyrim was a lot bigger. Like the Reach and some of the places west of it were considered to be part of Skyrim back then. Some of the cities that are now the eastern edge of, I can't can't remember the name of the place. But yeah, the place west of Skyrim has apparently taken some of Skyrim's territories. Probably because the Reach Mountains made them a pain to get to. But yeah, Solitude used to be like the center of Skyrim. It's also fun looking at how, like, a lot of the little villages that you go through in Skyrim were on the map in Arena. And, like, Winterhold was a full-blown city with a mages guild. Before the, earthquake. That's Jazago. He's my bestie.
I smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Yeah, there was an earthquake there, right? I'm just saying it's cool that it was depicted in those games as a full-on city, and now is no longer. This is just lol geography, yeah. Most of it was just cool to see the progression. The way things have changed over the centuries. It was actually pretty cool to see. I mean, if anything, the map's been redrawn surprisingly little for such a length of time. Okay, who's spitting at me? I mean, first, this guy's been able to get down here at all. I mean, I can massacre these giant spiders by the thousand, but for, like, just a random old guy. I feel like for a normal person, getting past one of those is impressive. Is there anything else here before I move on? No. Strong box. Maybe I can get a pennant out of this. Okay, so it's definitely further towards that side. There we go. Hey, we did get a pendant. I'm not sure how we're supposed to find this guy if he's buried under rubble, but... well, they said the section was sealed off, maybe he's only half under. Oh! Oh. Okay. Lockpicking legendary. Dare me to do things, I dare you. Probably just save these level up points. I don't know if I even care about getting these. I kept meaning to get Unbreakable, but I never got around to putting that many points into it. Okay, the others I can't put points into just yet, so... Hey, free perks! What do you want me to put these into, Phoenix? I think I'll put them into crafting or something. And then I can make, when I make these legendary again, they'll get refunded. If I do make them legendary again. Because I think we're probably past that point. Do I not have the... It's so hard to move around this. Illusion. Yeah. I remember I tried to max out, like, calm spells in the hopes of fixing some quest lines. Do I not have aspect of... Ah! This skill tree is a nightmare. Sure, I'll become a master of illusions. Oh, silent casting works on all spells of school. That's actually kind of useful. Ah, I'm one perk short of mastering the illusion tree. How is my item empty again? I swear it's... I'm going through charge like water. Okay, though, this has got to be the place. Because this isn't just mine, this is an ancient tomb. This tomb must have had some significance that the company wanted to cover up. Like maybe the... shows the place belongs to the Nords or something. Like, they're not taking our ebony mine. Blame the Mead Dynasty. The old Mead Dynasty and their drinking problems. Checking these corpses because I'm not convinced I can tell the difference between a person who's supposed to be here and a person who's not. Did he just cast Turn Undead? Not that I'm aware of. Has he got a spell that dismisses undead? Okay, this is gonna take forever. He mostly casts fire and lightning spells. Maybe Sun Orb? I didn't notice. Did he do something that just disintegrated a Draga? Did something that made the undead light up. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's mostly an elementalist. Maybe an evoker? I don't know. I'm not sure what the school's at. In fact, I guess it's destruction, isn't it? He's a destruction mage. Apprentice level restoration spell. Okay. I've never seen him cast any restoration, but maybe. I know Serena has an annoying habit of raising everything as undead. She's absolutely wandered around with zombified Draga. Like, stop having zombies of zombies! You've gone too far! But she doesn't listen. Teenagers, am I right? Yeah. I'm not sure where Serena's wandered off to. I've not seen her in about an hour. But it's too much to hope that she's gone. She'll be back. Like, I've been doing my best to get rid of her on purpose. I've aggroed her and walked off, and she just shows up later and acts like nothing happened. I've told her to stay still and not follow me, and she stands there for about 5 minutes and then turns up again as though nothing happened. I don't want to hit Jazago. I'm a little awkward here. There we go. So where did I... Oh, chest. Jeez, this is a really difficult lock. I might be here for a while. Don't worry, I've got 5,000 lockpicks. Can't even find a starting point here. Did it wobble a little more over on the left? This is the content that the community craves. Lockpicking's enough of a pain when you're level 100 in it. I don't even have the thing that starts you off near where it needs to be anymore, because I lost all the perks. Oh! I thought that was where the point was before. Nope. A little further over, I guess. There we go. That wasn't so bad. And look, I found 2 lockpicks. I'm gonna get some serious levels out of this. Okay, what do we got in here? Soul gem. Yeah, it only gets easier. That feeling of progression is what keeps me going. I should make all my skills legendary. It'd really make the game exciting again. Oh, a Skyrim deposit. Skyrim, I think. Lost Miriam, Death Bell. Maybe they can mine Stalgrim down here to save the farm. I don't have an ancient pickaxe. I don't understand why the ancient pickaxes are better than my modern day pickaxe. It's enchanted. I think I put fire damage on it. Or something ridiculous like that. Netch jelly. It's the first time I've seen that. Ashen grass pod. It's all the new crafting materials here that are the strange thing. How am I going to figure out what all of these do? Fantasy equals old stuff grows stronger. Yeah. Yeah, that's also true. Like, only the best old stuff survives. So anything that I find is by definition high quality old stuff. It's a little bit like how some people insist that like foreign media is better, like people who are obsessed with anime and stuff. And it's not really higher quality stuff, it's just that only the good anime gets sent over here. At least until people have bought all the good anime and they got desperate for more sales. But yeah. Most of the generic junky animes never get translated into English. Or subbed if that's what you prefer. Just gonna juggle me now, huh? This is what we're doing now. Why is this affecting me again? Are the Deathlords here stronger than they were back on Skyrim? Because I was in... They must be, because I'm actually taking damage here. Oh, I'm not wearing my helmet. No wonder I'm taking damage and being affected by stuff. Took off my helmet earlier to show somebody that I was an orc. Yeah, because I also lose my full set bonus. Although I'm still taking damage here, so these must be a lot stronger than they are back on Skyrim. Because back in Skyrim, I was basically not taking damage in combat. They're older. Unlock Blood Skull Barrow. I'm just gonna go up here, I think. Ah! I hate how my HUD disappears when I get Phosphodarks. It makes it look like I'm dead. It's the same animation as when you die. I think that one fell off the cliff. It looks like I need to go back down there anyway because there's stuff hidden behind the waterfall. Some thick arrows. Oh, I'm firing like... Wait, what? Since when are Reichling spears... Okay. Fine. I'll accept that. When I got these, I assumed they were throwing spears. And I was like, that's cool. Later on, I'll do some javelins. Hold on, Jazago. You okay, buddy? Oh! I apparently held my arrow the entire time that I got knocked down there. Now that's upper body strength. Alright, let's go find this journal that probably tells me to look behind that waterfall. In fact, I bet the key that we're given is to that waterfall. Oh, a switch. Okay. Lockpicking is easy. Who needs 100 skill? I have mastered the art. But not the art of not walking into a coffin thinking that it's the door I just unlocked. So, something I still do, apparently. There's some stairs up there. What do we got over here? Spell tomb? Tome? That looked like an obvious trap, but apparently wasn't. Nice spike. Oh, I already got that one. What's up here, then? Who's zapping me now? Oh, that's one of these. That's fine. I don't mind getting zapped by a free soul gem. Anything interesting there? No? Okay. A little bit higher. A little bit higher. There we go. No corpse in there, though. Hmm. Oh. I was pretty convinced that we were going to find the body there and it would tell me to look behind the waterfall. I guess I'll loop back, because I don't necessarily want to sequence break. I promised I'd do this one properly. Just have a quick look back and see if I missed a side passage. Or if it just leads me back to where I started. I don't think I missed a side passage. Nah. I'm just thrown off because expecting you to check behind the waterfall for a door is a little more complicated than the typical Skyrim intelligence requirements. Okay, here we are. Skyrim deposit. Gold. I guess... Looks like... Yeah, they wouldn't make an area just for this room. I guess the reason the guy couldn't get to it is because we have to go through one of these doorways. Dang it. I thought this was where I was going to find the pickaxe, to be honest. But felt like that would make sense, but it must be somewhere else. So I didn't find the lost treasure and I didn't find the body. All in all, this has been a colossal failure. When I go back up to the surface and say I couldn't find anything, the lady is going to briefly be elated. And then I'm going to say, but I'm going to go back down and keep looking. At which point she's just going to lose it. Like, he's infected another one. Why is everybody convinced this body is there? Oh wait, hello. What are you? Oh. That was not it. Don't give up, skeleton. Is this how I came in? Yeah, here we are. They're not here anymore. I guess maybe they went to bed. What time is it? 7 AM. Maybe they went to work. If I'd gotten up here and the door was locked, it's like they locked you in here. That was the real goal all along. I'm gonna melt this stuff for weight, but then I remember that I need to transmute to do that. I mean, I guess I can equip my transmutation spell just while I'm walking around. Do you think ash yams taste any good, or do you think they taste like their name? Alor House. This was closed before. Let's go meet some new people. Let's make some friends. Entire people of Morrowind doesn't suffer that badly. Is that what they all eat?
This island's nothing but a pile of rubble. At least my father will let me drink whatever I want without complaining. Tell Geldis I appreciate
Ash yams and quam eggs. Oof.
I think so.
If you're the 80%.
I'm not sure where I heard the name. I don't know why.
I mean, yams are normally pretty nice.
Here on the island.
But they...
Maybe it was just a
I don't like ash in my food, you know?
Don't like it. I hate it. Every day it's the same thing. We open the shop, we hardly sell a thing, we close the shop and go to sleep. What kind of a life is that? Oh, believe me, I'd be on the first ship off this miserable island if I could.
Yeah,
I'm not
true.
sure I could do that to my father.
That's why potatoes and yams are wonderful. They just grow everywhere.
I don't want to leave him alone. We lived in a settlement, perhaps a league from the border of Black Marsh, the homeland of the Argonians. Even though the Argonian invasion ended a long time ago, there are still a few scale-skinned clans that live within our borders. To put it simply, they attacked our settlement and slaughtered almost everyone. It was horrible.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Keep yourself safe.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes? Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting his time out here. His drinks are outstanding. Thanks.
Still buying
I am.
pendants?
Here you go.
500 gold each, not bad.
The question you should be asking, if it's not a weapon, potion, or Jarland. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few.
This guy has spoken to me a few times about
Amazing deals that I can't pass up.
his wares, but I've never found anybody. I've never managed to catch him at the shop to buy this stuff. What? Why? I thought we were having a conversation. Why do I need to leave?
It's time. I'd be on the first ship off this island if I had the coin. What a waste. You need to leave.
Buddy, I came here to buy from you. Is there like a shop floor, or is it just his house? Where do you buy things?
You need to leave.
Alright, I'm leaving. Fine, forget it.
It's time for you to go.
What the heck was that about? Oh, was he...
Yeah, so.
He needed me to leave so that he could come here
Everything from potions
and run the shop. That makes sense.
everything I've got on display. Really.
Alright, what do you sell? Buy some decent arrows because I ran out a little while ago. Ugh, cool kitten. Helmets and stuff. Parasol moss. I've never seen that. Take some soul gems. I think I've run out. I'll take some lockpicks as well. The rest of it I think I can leave.
If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods?
I mean, to be fair, ash is like volcanic soil, so it's... Like, ash that you've just got out of the fireplace is going to be terrible, but ash, volcanic soil ash is probably full of minerals. Like, volcanic territories tend to be very good farmland.
Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with. I think so, but I can't remember. I'm not sure. I think so. But well, take a look at what I have, and maybe we can make a deal.
Ring. Hunting Brew Med. Where did you get this from? Were you like in Blackbriar as well? You import this stuff? Why does it last that long? Machine? I'll try a couple of the local brew. There's a harbour in Riften. Yeah.
My wife and I are doing the best we can to keep Raven Rock fed. The Dunmer have been growing food in the Ashlands for thousands of years. It was born out of the necessity to survive in the harsh climate of our homeland. And now, with the constant eruptions of the Red Mountain, it's more important than ever. No. Only the Telvanni have the ability to weave living growth from the ash. This simply takes the right ingredients, the right tools, and a lot of patience.
Yeah, I wonder how far away this is, because I don't think, like, historically, like, breweries that, like, sold across a region weren't really a thing, because the stuff tended to spoil. You'd normally have like your own brewer in every village. Oh wait, is this the stuff that I was supposed to be handing out? Oh crap, I accidentally drank a bunch of it.
Stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
I'll give you the... Take that swill and pour it down a well.
If you ever need apothecary supply,
Why would they give me a quest item and let me drink it?
There's only one thing to remember.
Looking for any potions? I should mix some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen? I don't think so. I hear that name. After we left Morrowind, we found ourselves in Skyrim. We wandered around a bit and ended up in Morthal, where we took up temporary residence.
For ages, I couldn't do any alchemy because I had a giant's toe that was a quest item, but I can chug these quest beers that I'm taking around.
It wasn't long before we became homesick. We were the only Dunmer in Morthal. When word reached us that a settlement of Dunmer was forming on Solstheim,
What's going on with the sky?
It's been difficult, but I'm not regretting it.
How much stuff did I drink?
In fact, I'm glad we've been able to stay and help. As you can imagine, the eruption...
Classic Morrowind weather.
...awful toll on Solstheim. Hunting for game has been scarce, and the waters are apparently too tainted for fishing. According to Councillor Morvain, my husband's been Raven Rock's most important food source for decades.
Wow, must have been a pretty big guy.
Yes, I'm proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself. I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark.
How much netch jelly do you want?
I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
A quick glance, although I'm guessing you don't have anything I couldn't get on the mainland. Actually, the ingredients are things that I definitely couldn't get on the mainland. You know what? I'll take all of those. And I'll also take your lockpick.
Careful with those netches.
I'll give you this warning only once. Take that swill and pour it down a well.
It's got very strong feelings on that.
You got a problem, you talk to him.
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking...
Oh, the old man has the pickaxe. Why didn't he give it to me when he sent me down there, then?
Trees, you know. I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for a drink. Thanks for saving me the trip. No, I'm not sure. A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell, but I was simply seeking my fortune and chose Ravenrock to ply my trade. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful in Riften. I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Ryth, a very talented armorsmith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here...
Convenient that Mallory has a brother with the same face and voice. Yeah, it's natural that they'd look alike.
It's the only tool tough enough to crack Stalrim, is what it is. Not many of those beauties left in the world. Forging them is a lost art. The one Cretius borrowed came from the Skull village up north. I, traded them some goods for it. Calling Stalrim an ore is like calling my forge a campfire. Some folks say it's enchanted ice.
True ice. I should make my... Oh man. I've got to make myself a true ice bow.
I don't think I've come across more than a chunk or two in my lifetime, and smithing's my trade. If you're you're looking to learn more, you should head over to the Skull Village. Someone there's bound to know more about it than I do.
If I can get that pickaxe and find a reliable source of Stalhrim down in the mine, we can save the farm.
You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Miserable.
People don't wander far now.
Oh, I hate this place.
No, but that's the thing. All of the, I think all of the Stalhrim in the mine is in the sealed off sector, where the Drago were.
If you're looking for any exotic ingredients, just ask. I might have what you need.
Oh, my father and mother are the rich. That's not someone who lives in Raven Rock. Maybe. I can't help but think of some sort of temple.
I work for Mogul.
Why
You
would
got a
that be?
problem, you talk
Next
to him.
Mount Todd's puppet string. Anybody home? No. Well, he did say that a large chunk of the mine was sealed off due to it being dangerous, which I presume was the Nord tomb. Let's see. I think, have I been everywhere now? This place isn't that big. It's over here. What's the glowy thing?
And when the world shall listen.
And when the
Oh, okay. It's another one of the stones.
You there. You don't.
Okay. Hmm.
Building something, clearly. And yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out what happens when they finish. Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on. And I would be unable to see how this all turns out.
Seems reasonable.
There is the big island of Ardenfell, and the coastal mainland. House Telvanni has its properties on Vardenfell. I've never been to the mainland myself. It is the only place where silt striders can be found. Although I managed to transplant a few here when I arrived. It's the homeland of the Dunmer. The lesser races call us Dark Elves. We built great works there, like Rivek and Aldrul. Many of them are destroyed now, either by Red Mountain or the Argonian invasion.
The plan on playing Morrowind? Yeah, I think so. I think once I've played this one, like not immediately, but at some point I'd like to play through the rest of the series.
You are too young to remember the Nera. He defeated Dagothur and saved us all from the plague. Red Mountain dominates the island.
I'm probably going to play through the series in reverse order because I can. And also because I want to put off playing Arena for as long as possible.
We are still but a shadow of our glorious past, but someday we will rise again. The ignorant think it is
This guy's got a lot to say.
ash and lava. It has rolling green plains and swamps and verdant hills too.
Okay.
Are we done? I thought so.
Our hands once were idle. Now through them does he speak.
Oh, maybe I should not have touched this.
That seems inadvisable.
Oh, okay. Touching it hypnotized me, huh?
The world shall see. And when that world will cease to be. Here in his shrine.
Where's the guy that I was talking to?
I wonder if a dragon could be captured alive. It would make a fascinating test subject.
I know where we can find a grounded dragon. Name's Parthenax. We could sneak up on him.
Watch where you're going.
Pretty sure I could get him to trust me. Island. Let's go take a look. What are these things? It's for science, Phoenix. Think of all we'll learn. The guy's a scientist. We're not gonna hurt him, we're gonna capture him alive. Phoenix, the dragons are on the brink of extinction, okay? Do you know how many dragons have died in the last couple of months alone? We can save them. Ash hopper jelly. This isn't the jelly that the lady told me to get, is it? No. That would be too easy. Very impractical if you're immortal. Well, that's the sort of thing we need to learn. How are we gonna learn about dragons if we don't have a dragon? Anecdotal evidence, Phoenix. We can't trust that. Anything Parthenax tells us about dragons is first-hand research. That's not scientifically valid. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay, it's like the main entrance. I didn't realize that Dunmer seemed to be largely subterranean. Most of the houses go down rather than up. Wasn't expecting that. Over a barrel, yeah.
If you find yourself in the ash wastes, keep your oars to the ground.
Your visit here would be I don't think so. I'm not. The name has something to do with the.
If you've got any gripes, check in at Morvain Manor.
Or Solstheim at least. Yeah, I guess I only know about Solstheim, but I can't see any reason it would be different here to the mainland. I mean, I guess this is a mining town. Maybe it's easier for them to dig downwards than it is in other places. What was the active effect that I got? The droops? Okay, I should probably get that cured.
My father and mother are the richest on the island, and that includes Council.
I guess I've been everywhere here.
Next time.
Yeah, maybe. Which building was the temple?
My husband Bendel feared visitors would shun
It was,
you. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
back over here, wasn't it? Because it's also like the House of the Dead. Up here?
Be careful.
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith.
This guy.
Outsiders aren't welcome. Elder Arthroth is grooming me to be his eventual replacement.
This guy's the only jerk I've found in Solstheim. Everybody else has been cool with me, but this guy needs to go. Only the fact that I'm trying to play nice is keeping him safe. But yeah, these buildings seem to be very intentionally subterranean. Like, this is planned out designs. I don't think it's old mines. Where are the... Were they up on the first floor? I think this was the same building as the temple. Yeah, here we go. Don't walk on the ashes. We should probably put up a sign or something.
They desire salvation. The citizens of Raven... Sirrah.
If I get a chance, I'm going to throw this guy in the ocean. But I don't want to otherwise cause trouble here. What's going on over there? Is that like a cyclone? Better have grappling, yes. Oh, is that the volcanic mountain? Is it just always pouring? I think it's clearly very active. I get my drum for infinite sprint. Oh. What are these things? Are these netches? I need to get netch jelly. Man, these things are just minding their own business. I don't want to put an arrow into them. I assumed these would be... When they sent me out to get these things, I assumed they would be hostile. Yeah. I've got a strict policy: if they don't bother me, I won't bother them. Fort Frostmoth. Over there, is that the mainland? Are we that close to mainland Morrowind? Compass says it's east. Wait, is that it over there? No, it's southeast. That's out into the ocean. That doesn't appear on the map. Perspectives can be deceiving. Well, okay. I mean, I'm facing it though, right? And this is where the arrow's pointing. And look, that's east of me. That's the mushroom, and you can see that on the map. So this has got to be out to sea. Oh, when you say perspective can be... I think I misunderstood what you were saying. When you said perspective can be deceiving, I thought you were saying I wasn't looking in the right direction. Vardenfell. Okay, so that is like the main part of Morrowind. You're saying that it's further away than it looks. I guess that's fair. Oh, it's just a known route. I'll grab it. What's this? The big island in Morrowind. Yeah, I guess saying mainland Morrowind is a bit ambiguous, right? Because most of Morrowind is a big island. So most of Morrowind is not on the mainland. Mainland Morrowind is not mainland Tamriel. Center of the island. Okay, yeah, if it's in the center of the island, then it's definitely further than I thought. A lot of things about it you should be able to see. Clearly the distance is too much. In any case, this doesn't appear to be the other colony I was told about. So this is overrun by undead for some reason. There's an island and it's mentioned separate from the mainland. Oh, okay. I remember some of the people I spoke to said that a large part of Morrowind is a big island, but there's also like a coastal part of Morrowind on mainland Tamriel. But I thought the island territory was bigger than the mainland territory. But I've not really looked at a map. Maybe I just misunderstood. 35 to 40%. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough then. I'm gonna go eat that mushroom in a minute. First I want to see what the deal is here. Is it necromancers? Or have these things just sort of spontaneously appeared? Are you gonna get back up so I can shoot you? Thank you. The ash is angry. Once I see hands back. I guess that makes sense. I'd probably get pretty angry if somebody stole all of my yams.
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Prepare yourselves for an ambush.
Hello? What?
Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
Hello? Who's saying this? Some guy's commanding the ash spawn? When that voice first spoke, I thought it was a glitch playing the wrong sound file, but he mentioned the name of the place, so... Hello? I did not catch his name. Didn't have a local accent, though. Oh, bye. I have something. He's probably old-timey, I'm guessing. these were probably his troops at one point, and he's like a ghost or something. Imperial naming. Well then, I'm afraid this place might be about to fall. We are at war with the Imperials. They started it, Phoenix. They drew first blood! Is he out of range or what? Just like 15 feet for the... Oh, okay. It's the arrows that I'm using. That explains a lot if they've got less range than my normal bows. Than my normal arrows. Because I've been firing at a lot of things and being like, why is this not hitting? You want to aim the way I'm facing? You know what? Where's my axe? Fat arrows. Okay. A journal. Almost a month since unearthing the crypt. Seen a single spark of life in the general's remains. Grafting the heartstone to the subject is proving more difficult than I originally anticipated. Could be years before I make any progress. If I just come to fruition, need results. So I'm making some progress. General Carius' eyes briefly opened. Carius awoke fully today. Stood upright, began staggering around. Hearing my voice seemed to increase his hostility, removed the heartstone before it became violent. Isn't the result I expected. Able or unwilling to listen to my commands, getting increasingly paranoid, convinced that I am a spy or the enemy. I wonder if somebody with a heartstone can be commanded at all. If experiments fail, I may have to resort to self-experimentation. Interesting. Somebody was trying to create himself an undead... Somebody was trying to make Scion. Oh, we got a key. Must we head that way? Sounds like the general only really remembers what it was like when he was alive. He thinks he's still defending this place. Getting kind of late. This might be the last bit for tonight, but I'm sure I can finish up here. Oh, hi, General. He doesn't look undead. He is summoning a lot of ash people, though. And my item's empty again. Is this thing broken or what? Why am I going through charges on my axe so quickly? If I succeeded, I'd leave. Sign is like 18 meters tall. True. Letter to Imperial City. The named weapon. Third letter I am attempting to send for guidance. Dark Elf Forts. Establish a stronghold, southwestern portion. Opportunity to surrender, but all attempts to communicate with them have met with conflict. Do whatever is necessary to ensure the safety of Fort Frostmoth and rid Saltzheim of these invaders. Weird. Like, the colony here is not new, right? It's been here for a long time, generations. I'm not sure what the guards are going to do about it. "200 years ago, the Imperials wanted you to leave?" I still think he's writing to the Septon dynasty. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, he's writing to the previous power. Oh, wait, is it that... Third letter I'm writing. Oh, is it that he was resurrected, like, 500 years ago, thinking he's, like, after, like, 1,000 years, and has been writing to the old dynasty about events 200 years ago? But yeah, I'll concede that Scion is scarier than any dragon I've ever fought. Some trauma root. Okay, let me jog back there and see a guard then. And then I think I'll have to call it a night. That was a heck of a noise. I am off course, aren't I? Old John Barrow. What you doing?
Sirrah, who told you that? Was it Geldis? I told that idiot not to send me anymore.
It probably can't hurt to tell you. You look mostly honest.
That sounds like I'm wearing a helmet.
The name's Rollis. Rollis Sedaris, out of Moorhold.
I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland. Sent me here in the interests of obtaining some rare antiquities.
The relics of Arzador.
But this whole thing became a disaster right quick, let me tell you. You come out of the northern ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise. When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things on this blasted island. Dug out a pile of the stuff taller than me just to find the barrel. Who knows how much to reach the door. Excavating isn't exactly my specialty. Even if it was, the ash storms fill it in faster than you can dig.
You consider putting a top up.
You think I've got that kind of money? No, I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket for 1,000 sentiments on this. Takes money to make money, all that lot.
Only 1,000?
There's a lot of it at the other end. But I can't get there without a little kick to start it off. What? Are you serious? Well, I think I could make that work. We can sort out the details of our little arrangement later. But for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin.
1,000 gold. I took more than that down a wishing well.
It's all here. Well then, looks like I have a good bit of work to start on.
I'll head back to Raven Rock and round up some diggers.
Once we've got something worth looking at, I'll send word to you.
Pleasure doing business with you, partner.
I'll see you soon.
Look, this can be a slow business.
This place absolutely won't be filled with ash zombies or whatever they're called.
I'll have something more interesting to show.
I got spun round. Where's the town? Oh, my compass is broken again. It says that my quest marker is to the east, when it is in fact to the northwest. Whoop! The bullfuck. I guess this is functionally the guardhouse. Is there anything of note in here? Oh, this is like the prison, basically. There's a lot of people reading that book about how to quit skooma.
Citizen.
God, another mouth.
This is the nicest prison I've ever seen. This is better than my room at the inn. Next time I need a night's sleep, I'm just gonna punch a guard or something.
If you witness suspicious activity...
Oh yeah, I was supposed to hand this in to a guard. I forgot about that.
You should bring this information to Captain Veleth as soon as possible. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Captain Veleth. Yeah, apparently so.
I'll give you a minute. Try getting a sign to scrape net scum off the front of the boat.
That's the thing I need to do as well while I'm here. So I need to find Captain Veleth, I need to find the old man. Oh, is it nighttime already? Okay, guess that's a problem for tomorrow.
Prospecting for ebony? You win.
Jesus, guys.
I work for Mogrul.
Find my pickaxe yet?
Modin Veleth, captain of the Veteran Guard, at your service.
I might know some. I can't. I just can't.
I think I've solved your ash spawn problems. Your ash spawn problems that I didn't know that you had because I never spoke to you before.
Excuse me? How could... Let me see that. Judging from these writings, General Carius is under the impression that the fort was still active as it was 200 years ago. And what turned him into one of the undead appears to remain a mystery for now. Then Raven Rock will no longer be attacked by those creatures. Councillor Morvain was offering quite a bounty for assistance with this matter. I'd say you've more than earned it. With the Ashspawn threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve.
It's like 10,000 gold? I thought this town was broke. Like, what? Owen's economy must be booming. Yeah. I thought they were talking about closing this town down because nobody had any money. And then they're just chucking this way and a couple of dead undead.
It can be. Even the most experienced warriors can fall prey to petty distractions. They usually didn't amount to much, but they make my job that much harder. Some of my own
Everyone is poor, they have to live on less than 3,000 gold a day. Yeah.
Despise the stuff myself. It's powerful and tremendously addicting. I've seen men fail to finish even a single flask. If I knew where they were stashing the bottles, I'd put an end to it myself. You would? That would be helpful. I just don't have time to do it myself right now.
Okay.
They're too smart to have left it in the bulwark. I'd search for the abandoned houses on the outskirts of town. All of the soldiers in this town are Veteran Guard. Some of the best warriors.
I think I know the house that he's talking about.
I've spent quite a few years honing their skills, and I can assure you they're not just your average city guard. To protect Councillor Morvain, of course. He has quite a few friends on the council back in Morrowind, and they wanted to ensure his safety while he was here. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. Ah, this is bone mold.
Bone mold.
Quite impressive, wouldn't you say? It's
The helmets look very cool.
Bone that's been reinforced with a resin-like material and then shaped to form the armor plating.
It might appear brittle, but I'd wager it could stop the blow of a weapon better than iron or steel.
Let's test that.
Find me that stash of wine. I'm itching to be rid of it.
If you're looking for work, the mine's been closed.
Okay. A few things to do about town then. That's cool. But yeah, it's about that time. So I'm afraid that's going to be it for me for tonight. But I'm enjoying this. Solstheim's way more interesting than mainland Skyrim. I'm looking forward to where we go from here. Plenty of things to look at, stuff going on around the town, and we've not even touched the main quest, really. Seen a couple of these stones, but haven't really poked all of them yet. Yeah, Dawnguard just didn't want to progress. It's a shame. But I'm enjoying this one, and it's part of the Skyrim experience, you know? Anyway, I need to call it a night. So thank you for watching, everybody. Phoenix, thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. And Lady Meow, if you're still lurking. It's good to have you here. I hope you have a good night. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, where we might be picking up Prey again. It's been a while since we played that one. Oh, and I think I'm going to start Dicey Dungeon tomorrow. I think we'll do a half Dicey Dungeon, half Prey. Kind of looking forward to that. But yeah, until then, thanks for hanging out. See you next time.